Hello Pisces, this is your life path reading for the first half part of March 2021. Now that the shuffle is over, I'm going to line up the cards. So first, I will read from the day when the energy of good luck comes out. I will read what kind of day it will be. So nice to meet you. I'm a spiritual counselor. My name is Jesseline. I'm a psychic medium. Welcome to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, thank you for coming. Okay, so from March 1st to 15, I will read what kind of day it will be. So first, I would like to read your fortunate day. So your first fortunate day is on the 3rd. So this is the Queen of Swords, a card that shows honesty and candidness. You will have a strong will that will not be swept away. Especially on the job side, it's a very good suggestion. You will be able to work hard by fully demonstrating your strength. Make accurate and wise decisions. You are smart and you think you can come up with good ideas. With a responsive response, you will be able to work amazingly around you. Communication skills are also improving, so it is also suitable for negotiations. However, for those who get in the way of work, who are sloppy, discuss gross, there are likely to be occasions when you get cold or scolded. You should evaluate it, but don't buy unnecessary antipathy. Now let's move on to your next fortunate day. So your next fortunate day is on the 4th. This is the Hierophant. There is a deep sense of energy in the relationship between people at work, family, and friends. You will be in a peaceful and fulfilling environment with good relationships with your surroundings. Given the kindness of the people around you, it is a suggestion that you can treat yourself with compassion. Also, if you have a problem, don't worry alone. It's best to confide in someone and get advice. There should be people around you who will accept and guide you. By consulting with people, you will gradually move toward a solution. So let's move forward to your next fortunate day. So your next fortunate day is on the 11th. Yes. On the 11th, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you feel calm on this day. It is a feeling that you can get sense of happiness without greedily seeking. Rather, being selfless will attract wealth and grace. And by having the generosity and kindness to share them with someone, the satisfaction within you will be even higher. In addition, family relationships and interpersonal relationships are also good. Let's take good care of this situation, accept anything, and share it. You will make your dream and your day even more wonderful. Okay, let's move on to your next fortunate day. So your next fortunate day is on the 12th. This is the Ace of Cups. It shows that love is a very important factor. Love isn't just about romantic feelings. It also includes deep connections, intimacy, and compassion, and kindness with others. Treating everyone lovingly, letting go of anger, and forgiving. By expressing your honest feelings, this day will be enriched. It also shows emotions and sensibilities as well as affection. If you always think logically or judge things by profit and loss accounts, knowing the importance of saying, I will move forward with inspiration and feelings that come to my mind. This is a very good opportunity. So that's all for your fortunate days. Now I will see the rest of the day. So the first rest of the day is on the 1st. This is the 5 of Pentacles. You might be physically and mentally ill. It may also indicate human relationships connected by suffering, and you are overlooking your suffering. You might not be aware of the place of salvation or the existence of someone who will save you. To improve this condition as much as possible, be thankful for the things that are close to you and stop desperate. If you are worried about something you can't solve on your own, consider asking someone for help. Now let's move on to your next rest of the day. So your next rest of the day is on the second, the Fool. It is a card with energy that says, let's act before thinking. Even in places you have never experienced or in unknown fields, take action immediately rather than being afraid to think about it. If you are afraid to step into unknown world, the way to overcome it, if you go behind your fears, things will be easily accepted. Now let's move on to the next day. So next day is on the 5th. We skip 3rd and 4th is your fortunate day. We go on to the 5th. So the 5th is the Devil. Please note that this day is a day when the devil is easy to reach. For example, knowing that common sense is not allowed, you may lose the temptation in front of you, or you may feel devious. Put your weakness on the shelf and blame your surroundings and environments of things that don't go well. There is also a tendency to be thrown away, saying, I can't do anything anyway. This devil card shows a weak heart or an evil heart that enters your heart. If you can have a strong will to overcome it and a high will, you won't be confused, especially when making some important decisions, remembering that you should be on your ideals. Think carefully about whether it is an action that will be a step forwards that. Okay, so let's move on to your next day. So your next day is on the 6th. This is the Hangman. You need to pause what you are doing. Even if you try to push it forward, it is likely to be postponed anyway. Taking action, especially on this day, is not always the best solution. Even there is a profit, if even there is a profit, the next opportunity may be more profitable. Let's endure this day. So the next rest of the day is on the 7th. It is the Judgment, and it's reverse. If you are in a hurry this time, the situation is an implication of a major transformation in the future. What you prepared to fail was miraculously successful. And if you was about to give up because you couldn't do it, but you got a marriage for successes. It's a different from the situation so far. You will be blessed with a chance to reaffirm your charm and ability. Also, regardless of these things, if you have a dream or hope, I want to be this kind of myself, I want to do this kind of thing. If you say it and pray it strongly on this day, the strong belief will attract a lot of luck. So let's move on to the rest of the day on the 8th. The 8th is the 8 of Pentacles, and it's reversed. You are distracted and can't concentrate on what's in front of you. You have a lot of dissatisfaction and confusion, and you are likely to cut corners where you should be serious. It may be due to lack of a clear plan. You may also be in the wrong direction of your efforts. You can continue doing things that you don't have to do. You may get stuck in a bad lifestyle. In either case, if you find that this is not the case, please take the opportunity to review it immediately. So let's move on to the rest of the day. Your next of the day is on the 9th. This is the 9 of Swords. Persecutory delusions and negative beliefs can be trapped. If you keep thinking like this for a long time, you will fall into a negative spiral. distort the facts with your own interpretation. Try to be calm and not emotional. Another meaning is it may also indicate signs of liberation and recovery. Just as there is no night that doesn't dawn, your painful situation is about to end. By actively and positively working, you will be able to accelerate the dawn. Now let's move on to the rest of the day. The next rest of the day is on the 10th. This is the Page of Pentacles, and it's reversed. This day shows that you are not taking things seriously. Misjudgment due to immaturity. You may miss your chance without making an effort. It also shows that you are not thinking realistically and are dreaming too much. Keep calm and look around. Are you making an effort to meet that level? This card is sending you a message. You have a sweet idea and you need to work a little harder. If you can think of it, let's be a little more strict with ourselves. So let's move on to the next rest of the day. The next rest of the day is on the 13th. This is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is reversed. If there is something in progress right now, it is important to stop and see. It may be pushing forward with just momentum. Also, this time may be the end of the depressed time for you. It's not the time to make a decision or take action. With the consciousness that is bad luck will not be last forever. Try to follow the flow as much as possible. There is a light in the end of the tunnel. Now let's move on the 14th. So this is the 8 of Cups. It's too early to give up. It's not time to leave. The card says, even if you find it difficult to move on, by motivating and working again, you may be able to see your goals. By moving positively, it seems that new discoveries can be made. Alternatively, past experience can be a hint to your goal. So let's move on the 15th. This is the 6 of Cups. On this day, you may look back on the past and feel nostalgic. This makes a lot of sense. It means that your past experience hints for solving problems. Also, the kitten depicted on the card, it shows purity and innocent heart. When you are tired or worried, remember your innocent heart as you did when you were young. Kindness that does not seek reward, and turning a generous heart to the surroundings, it will save you now. For Pisces, you may look back on the past and feel lot of worried. Remember your innocent heart as you did when you were young. There is a very good work day on the 3rd. With a responsive response, you will be able to work amazingly around you. Communication skills are also improving, and so it's also suitable for negotiations. On the 4th, there is a deep sense of energy in the relationship between people at work, family, and friends. Given the kindness of people around you, it is a suggestion that you can treat yourself with compassion. And on the 11th, you will feel calm and calm. It is a feeling that you can get a sense of happiness without greedily seeking. Rather, being selfless will attract wealth and grace. On the 12th, regardless of romance, it shows that love is a very important factor. Treating everyone lovingly, letting go of anger and forgiving, by expressing your honest feelings, this day will be enriched on the 12th. So that's all for March for Pisces. The energy of good luck in the first half of March. There's a lot of powerful energy. There's a you have a wonderful life path for the first half part of March. I hope this will help you in your daily life. I will be back with your last half part of your life path for March 16 to the 31st, 2021, and I hope you subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for watching, and see you, and have a nice day. Have a nice day. Nice day.